What's going on, everybody? It's the Halfback here, and welcome to episode number 4 of my Rising Above Adversity AFC Bournemouth save. Now, things have changed a little bit since the last time with you guys, and I'm going to show you why. Let me show you the results since the last times with you guys. Of course, that was a 2-0 win against Reading, and well, it's all gone a bit pear-shaped since then. As you can see, I mean, things got better before they got worse. You can see after the Reading game, we won 6-2 away at Birmingham. Just a fantastic performance. Matt Ritchie scoring, Jacob Murphy, Harry Arter getting a brace, and Callum Wilson also scoring 2 goals as well. Then we followed that up with a 1-0 win in the Capital One Cup 4th round against Huddersfield. A late Ryan Fraser goal, sending us through to the quarterfinals, where we will come up against Aston Villa. But then we come up against Brighton just 3 days later, and this is where it all started to go a bit wrong for us. Brighton going into this game were 23rd, I believe, in the Championship table at home, and you can see they took the lead on the 45th minute. But before then, Harry Arter got injured, and Harry Arter's still out injured. He's just coming back to fitness now. So we've been out without Harry Arter for a big chunk of games. And just a few minutes after Harry Arter got injured in this game, Callum Wilson got injured. And Callum Wilson has actually just come back to fitness for this game today. So we've been without Callum Wilson and Harry Arter, 2 really important players in our team. But thankfully in this game, we managed to rescue a point through Ranty. That was after Danny Holler got himself sent off for a second booking. So we got a point in that one. And then, well, you can see after that Brighton game, things just went downhill. You know, we lost to Sheffield Wednesday away from home. We followed that up with another away defeat to Middlesbrough, losing at home to Ipswich. Ipswich, a mid-table team at the moment, so to lose at home to them was bitterly disappointing. But we managed to stop the rut of defeat with a 3-0 win against Millwall at home. Ryan Fraser, Andrew Sermon and Danny Wilson popping up with goals. And then we went away to Wolves and lost 2-0. So just a really poor run of form that we are going through at the moment. And you can see that has seen us drop from 2nd in the Championship, where we was last time I was with you guys, to 6th, and just about clinging on to a place in that playoff positions at the moment. You can see we're level 1 points with Blackburn, just 2 points ahead of Wolves and 3 ahead of Middlesbrough. So at the moment, things not going great, but hopefully we can turn things around with this game against Cardiff. I mentioned Callum Wilson, he is back for this one, his first game back from injury. Harry Arter, of course, still out. So let me pick the team for today's game. Cardiff, of course, in 4th in the Championship at the moment. But I say we're in 6th and just clinging on to the places in the playoff. But, you know, within the Championship, things can change so quickly, as proven by ourselves and how quickly we've dropped. You know, a few wins and we could easily get back up into 4th. You can see, what if you just saw Watford are kind of not running away from it, but they've got a bit of a lead at the top. I think, sorry, 7 points clear at the top at the moment. So they're kind of starting to try to drift away from the pack. But the automatic promotion spot is not too far from ourselves. So Callum Wilson, drafting him, back straight into the team. Craig Davis has been disappointing in his absence. You can see Ranty also got injured a few games ago. He's on his way back from a twisted knee. So we've been without Ranty. Kermigan and Craig Davis have just not been cutting it up front. So delighted that Callum Wilson's back in the team. We'll give Craig Davis a spot in the bench in place of Kermigan. Charlie Daniels also has just come back from the injury. You saw he was injured in the last episode against Reading. He still hasn't come back. He's actually just coming back today from that injury, so he'll come back in at left back. We've been playing Danny Wilson there. He's not been doing too bad actually at left back. Of course, we've also got Ian Hart, who's been playing a few games, but you know, Ian Hart, 37 years old, he can't play week in, week out. So Danny Wilson's been having to fill in there as well. And just see what I want to do here. We're going to bring Adam Smith onto the bench. Danny Wilson, need to find a place for him for Elliot Ward on the bench. But yeah, this is the team we're going to go with for today's game against Cardiff. Arter Burridge in goal. Back four of Simon Francis, Steve Cook, Tommy Elphick, and the returning Charlie Daniels. In midfield, we've got Union OK and Andrew Sermon. Right wing, Jacob Murphy. Matt Ritchie, who's been outstanding for us so far this season in the shadow striker role. Ryan Fraser on the left wing, and the returning Callum Wilson up front. Change his role to a poacher. Check the instructions are correct. Yep. So yeah, hopefully we can return to some winning form. I mean, before all the injuries to Harriata and Callum Wilson, we were just doing fantastic. Things were looking brilliant for us. Of course, it's not all doom and gloom. We're not in a terrible position. I mean, I did say in the last episode I was kind of surprised that we found ourselves in the position that we were. I wasn't expecting for us to be doing so well. But we're still in there. We're still fighting in there in those promotion playoff spots, and hopefully we can start to get a good run back together. Callum Wilson coming back should really help us, because as I said, the other options that we've got up front have just not been performing. But we're going to kick off this game against Cardiff City, hoping for a win in this one. Just keep playing it around nicely early on in the game. 5 minutes gone, of course, not much happening as you may expect, but we're having the early possession. That's one thing that we've been really good with this season, playing possession football, keeping the ball well. One of our biggest strengths that we have is our ability to, keep the ball, and you can see it in the first half an hour. That's what we're doing, having the fair share of the possession, having most of the shots at goal. But we're going towards half-time now. No clear-cut chances, no highlights to show so far, but maybe something here. Ritchie whips in the ball from a corner. Union O'Kane is in there to nod it home, and that is the lead. 1-0 lead at home, coming close to half-time. Exactly what we needed. Matt Ritchie with a beautifully floated free kick. Union O'Kane in there to nod it home. And a positive first half for ourselves. Maybe another goal coming here. Daniels with the corner. Sermon's going to get his head on it. Murphy plays it into Callum Wilson. Callum Wilson with the strike, but it's straight at the keeper. But positive signs already in this first half as we lead 1-0 against Cardiff. This would be a big result, of course. As you know, Cardiff are in fourth place going into in fourth place going into this game. So if we can beat them, it really allows us to kind of put a marker down and say, we are one of those top sides in the division, and we will be looking to push on as we go into this second half. Maybe a chance coming for Cardiff. Kenwyn Jones on the ball, plays it out to Craig Noon, but well tackled by Daniels to get it out of play. But yeah, second half of the season, of course, fast approaching. We're getting towards the January window. In terms of the transfers in January window, I can't see us doing much business. And I'm happy with the squad. It's just been a few injuries that have kind of affected us. But maybe another injury here. Matt Ritchie, that's one player who I can't afford to be getting an injury. Been superb for us this season. 25 minutes left, still 1-0. Not much highlights to show so far in the second half. I'm actually going to make a change, and I'm kind of tempted to bring off Matt Ritchie because I don't want to risk him getting an injury. But there's really no one else who can come in and play in that position. So I'm going to leave him on for now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring off Jacob Murphy, not having too much effect on the game. And I'm going to bring on Mark Pugh in his position. So 20 minutes left to go in this one now. It just really hasn't been a game with many clear-cut chances, has it? But we've done what we needed to do so far. Union O'Kane's goal could prove to be the winner here, heading into the final 10 minutes. But we might have a chance here. Simon Francis on the ball into Union O'Kane. He finds Mark Pugh. Can he whip in the ball? He can, but it's a really poor one. It might have took a deflection there as it came in, but maybe a chance coming for Cardiff. Hopefully not. Gunnarsson on the ball, plays it in behind. Makeda's got in. No. Oh, he's just put it wide. Federico Makeda threw on goal. Probably should have done better there. Didn't get it on target. Few minutes left in the game. Really hoping we can hold out now. 4 minutes of added time in this one. Big win if we can hold out. You can see maybe one more chance. Daniel floats in the corner. Elphick's there, but it's just gone over the bar. But that is enough. We've done enough to get the 3 points. Bournemouth 1, Cardiff 0. We'll see where that puts us in the Championship table. Brilliant performance, managed to keep a clean sheet, and that puts us in 4th position in the table. A point ahead of Cardiff. Derby just 2 points behind Fulham, and 3 points behind Norwich, who occupy that 2nd automatic promotion spot. So still all to play for, of course, plenty of time left in the season. We're going to look at the fixtures now. What we've got Aston Villa, massive game, of course, in the Capital One quarter-final coming up next, of course, and then Blackpool next in the Championship. But I'm just saying, I'm going to come back for the Watford game, I think. Of course, Watford are leading the pack at the moment, top of the Championship, so that's going to be a big game. Be interesting to see where the two sides are going into that one. I'm going to come back for that Watford game. Thank you guys for everyone again who's been watching. Hope that you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please do leave a thumbs up on the video. It will help me out a lot, and please do subscribe to the channel. Thank you again for all your support on the video so far. It's been the Halfback, and I'll see you guys soon.